What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here to look at 5 players Manchester City could target in the January winter transfer window 2019. So we're going to be having a look at 5 players that Man City have been linked with, how likely they are, rate them in order from 5 to 1 of how likely they are, and we'll just have a general football transfer discussion. So we're going to crack on with this video. So we're going to start off at number 5. We've got various positions featuring throughout this video. We know Manchester City want a central midfielder, however, there's little bits and bobs around other positions that we're targeting too, and number 5 sees one of them players. So first up, we're going to be talking about Sandro. We've been linked with him from Juventus, the 27-year-old Brazilian left-back. He's 28 in January. He's the only left-back that Manchester City have been linked with. With Benjamin Mendy having another injury and having another surgery on his other knee, Benjamin Mendy, we're starting to think he might be a little bit injury prone, so we're needing quality cover for left back. We've got Fabian Delph, we've got Alexander Zinchenko, we've got Danilo that can play there. However, none of them are on terms of quality of what Sandro is. I mean, several of them, Delph and Zinchenko included, are midfielders and attackers that like to get forward. So, to be honest, we're playing players out of position. It'd be nice to have a bit of competition there. Plus, moving Danilo over to left back and not having an actual left back to be able to compete with Benjamin Mendy means that Kyle Walker will end up playing a lot of games, and Danilo is predominantly a squad player, particularly for the right back position. So it'd be nice to have a left back, in my opinion. And we're not getting linked with many, but we're getting linked with Sandro from Juventus. We're getting linked with him because apparently Juventus, they are after Marcelo from Real Madrid, which will make Sandro available then from Juventus to transfer to somewhere else. He'll have quality competition with Benjamin Mendy because Benjamin Mendy is a very good attacking left back. Sandro, will he want competition? Will he want to slot in and be able to compete for a place? It remains to be seen. That's why he's at number 5 and not higher up on this list. But let me know what you think of that transfer. At number 4, we've got Matias Vecino. Now, he's an Ajax 19-year-old Dutch centre-back, 6'2", and has all the potential in the world. Apparently, available for around £50 to £55 million too, for a 19-year-old centre-back who's very good, I will add. That is an excellent price. You got a massive sell-on value there that you could either sell him on for profit, or you're going to get years and years out of this excellent centre-back. If he is available for that price, I think that Manchester City should be in for him. We don't necessarily need a centre-back in our squad. However, with Vincent Kompany and Nicolas Otamendi not getting any older, we're going to need younger players eventually. I feel like this might have come a season or two too soon for us to be linked. Maybe in a season or two's time, we might be looking at a centre-back, because I still feel like Vincent Kompany's got at least another season left at Manchester City. I feel like Nicolas Otamendi's still got a few more seasons left in him too. So, where do we stand with that? It's an unlikely transfer, but when quality is available, and Manchester City have said numerous times, when quality is available, we have to be in for these players. So it faced big competition there, but a price of £50 million, that's absolutely excellent value. Someone's going to get themselves a very good player for a very good price. Hopefully, it may well be Manchester City. Now, at 3, we've got Ruben Neves. We've been linked with him, the Wolves, 21-year-old Portuguese central midfielder. He has been excellent this season for Wolves. He was excellent last season in the Championship, and he's been excellent in the Premier League this season too. He was very good against us back in August as well, dominating in the middle. Now, Wolves want to keep hold of their players. They've got ambitions of their own to be able to get up through the tables, be able to crack the top 6, be able to crack the top 4 eventually too. So, they've put a huge price tag on him, over £100 million. Manchester City aren't going to pay £100+ million for Ruben Neves. That's to scare us away. However, if he wants to leave Wolves and join Manchester City, to join Manchester City, by the way, you've got to force the move. You've got to want the move. If he wants that move, he's going to have to tell Wolves that he wants that move. Then we'll see if Wolves are willing to negotiate, and this is why it's quite likely in January, is if Wolves are in a position where they're willing to negotiate on that £100 million deal, maybe Manchester City may look for him. He's 21 years old, he slots in well at in the middle of a 3, he slots in right in front of the defence too, makes him perfect for that cover, because we've not replaced Yaya Toure, and it makes him perfect for being able to cover Fernandinho too, that holding midfielder that we're longing for. 21 years old too, excellent player. Is he the man? The price tag is the only issue here. Now at number 2, a player that's still got a hefty price tag, but not as much as £100 million, is Frankie De Jong of Ajax, the 21-year-old Dutch central midfielder. He is nowhere near as similar to what Fernandinho is for a holding midfielder. He's a very silky, very skillful central midfielder. He's young, quality. He has got all the attributes there to be a wonderful world-class central midfielder. Will Manchester City want to pay the £70+ million apparently that he's been linked with? And Man City going to be able to see off the competition. He's getting linked with some huge clubs around Europe, including Manchester United, Paris Saint-Germain, Real Madrid, Barcelona. Barcelona being the key. They're very interested in him and Delete. So that's our competition for them players. Are they going to want to join Manchester City and Pep Guardiola in the young players revolution that's seen players like Leroy Sané, Raheem Sterling flourish in attacking roles? We've seen other players like Bernardo Silva coming into their own. Could De Jong be the next player to be able to do that, or will he want to go and compete at Barcelona knowing that he'll be able to play around players like Luis Suarez, Lionel Messi, etc, etc in particular? So he'll have a decision to make. All I know is Manchester City are interested. Will Manchester City pay the £70 million? I don't think it'll come in January. I've put him at number 2 on our list, though, because we have been linked with Frankie De Jong in January to either sign him and then loan him back to Ajax. We've also been linked with a pre-contract agreement, which is what Liverpool did with Keita back last season. Will Manchester City do the same with Frankie De Jong? It remains to be seen. It is one for us to keep an eye out for, but he is certainly an asset for Manchester City and number 2 on our list. And finally, at number 1, I have put Tanguy Ndombele of Lyon, 21 years old, 22 in December of this year, the French central defensive midfielder. He was excellent when we played Lyon at the Etihad Stadium, an aggressive midfielder who I think would be absolutely perfect for us, particularly in that game. He was excellent at controlling the midfield, moving Lyon forward when they needed to, when they wanted to defend and sit back. He was excellent at being able to organise everything. He was the complete player. He was perfect. We need a player like that, in my opinion. We've been linked with him. He's excellent on the ball. He's excellent going forward. And apparently Manchester City want to test Lyon in January with a £40 million bid. That'll get rejected 100%. I can guarantee that right now. However, is there room to negotiate? Will Lyon go out of the Champions League, which means he might want to leave? He won't be available to play in the Champions League this season, but he might see his future as beyond Lyon. If Manchester City are in a position where they may well win the Premier League, he might get a major trophy in that. He might know that he's going to get semi-final and final appearances in the Carabao Cup if we get forward with that. He might want trophies. He'll want paying a lot of money too. It's an interesting one. It's a very tempting one. We saw Emerick Laporte take this decision last season. Is Tanguy Ndombele going to be the next player to make that commitment in January? Like I said, only problem, the price, £40 million bid. We know we wanted to pay around £44 million for Jorginho. How much further will Manchester City go in their bid? I reckon somewhere close to around £50 million. Will that be enough to get Ndombele over the line? We'll have to wait and see. But the January transfer window now, things are starting to warm up. Things are starting to get very exciting. So make sure you stay tuned for more transfer videos like this. We're going to have daily transfer videos running for Manchester City throughout January. So make sure that you do subscribe, put your push notifications on, and make sure that you stay up to date with all the latest transfer news. You want the latest transfer news on YouTube for Manchester City. You want it from JSGC, make sure that you do subscribe. Stay tuned for that one. We'll have more transfer updates out throughout December too. We'll have more content with Manchester City out over November and December and into January too. The normal content, the reviews, the previews, the analysis, everything else. So make sure you do stay tuned for that. We've got lots and lots of videos to look forward to. Stay tuned for that one. So that has been the video. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you leave a big thumbs up. In the comments below, I want you to let me know what you think of these 5 players. And also let me know in the comments below who you think Manchester City should be targeting. Have I missed anyone out? Let me know in the comments below who you think Manchester City should be targeting and who you think would fit into Manchester City's squad for January for this season. So there we go. That's been the video. Social media links in the description below. Email in the description below if you want to hit me with any sponsorships or any business enquiries for me. Email in description below. Don't forget to also check out my second channel, Jason Sidlow Travelman, and my brother's partner channel, Mixid, doing mixology drinks. Again, them links will pop up at the end of the video if you want to go and check them out. Like and subscribe over there. Like and subscribe over here. Don't forget to share the video, help my channel grow. We're aiming for 2K subs before the year is out. we're less than 300 away now. It'd be ace to be able to hit that ASAP, so make sure you subscribe, put your push notifications on. So I'll see you all for the next video. So it's been JSGC. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace. Ciao for now.